Good morning, everyone. Jill from Vitalia Strongsville back today. I'm sorry that I missed you all last week. I was on vacation hiking the Adirondack Mountains in New York. And so I've come back now and I feel refreshed and renewed and ready for some meditation here with you today. Thank you for joining. We're going to start off, as always, with a little bit of movement. We want to make sure that in order to calm the mind, the body can be free of any stagnant energy, any tightness, any tension. So we're going to start with just some movement of the arms today. But I want you to really connect your breath with the movement, or try to connect your breath a little better with the movement, imagining that the breath is actually moving your arms or whatever part we're moving. Okay, so let's start out with our arms straight out in front of us. We're going to take a deep breath in and imagine the inhale drawing your hands to your shoulders, and the exhale opening the arms back up. Good. Inhale. Nice and slow. Exhale. Good. Let the breath move the arms. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Let's do it 2 more times. Breathe in. Bend the elbows. Maybe bring them up a little higher even until you feel a stretch in the shoulders. And then exhale, open. Good. Last time. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Just that little movement, getting that elbow joint moving is great. Okay, let's bring our hands together in our prayer pose, and we're going to move the wrists here a little bit. So we can use one hand to guide the other, especially if you have tight wrists and it's hard to bend on your own. You can let the one hand kind of push the other hand a little bit. So same thing, on the inhale, hands are going to come together. On the exhale, we're going to take and bend to one side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, bend to the other side. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Maybe even push into those fingers if you can. Get those stretched back a bit. Breathe in, center. Breathe out. Stretch the fingers and the wrist. Good. 2 more times. Breathe in, center. Breathe out, wrist. Breathe in, center. And breathe out, bend. Beautiful. Back to center here, and let's just give those wrists a little shake. Make sure they're nice and loose. Good. All right. Moving those arms, we're going to bring the elbows in. This time we're going to work on that shoulder joint. So elbows into your sides, kind of like you're hugging your rib cage with your elbows. And on your inhale again, we're going to open those elbows up like you're kind of spreading your wings. And exhale, draw them back down into the rib cage. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And two more. Inhale, elbows up as high as you can. Don't want to feel any pain. Exhale, draw them in. Good. Last one. Inhale, elbows up. Exhale, elbows in. Good job. Shake those shoulders out a little bit. Make sure they're loose. All right. One more before we move into our guided meditation and a little bit of information on that. So this time we're going to do the kind of the same thing. We're going to start with our hands on our shoulders. On an inhale, we're going to reach the arms up as high as we can. Again, it doesn't matter how high, just whatever feels best for your shoulders. And on the exhale, the hands are going to come back down to touch the shoulders. Good. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, slowly bring the hands back down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, down. Inhale up. Exhale, down. Inhale up. Exhale, down. And two more. Breathe up. Reach the arms. Exhale. And last one, inhale it up. And exhale down. Good job. Arms are loose. Shake them out a bit. All right. So now we should be a little bit loose and relaxed in order to settle our body in for our guided meditation, imagining, I'm kind of putting those words together, imagining what I'm going to be speaking about today. So when we relax, we let the mind do the work. The ears listen, and then the mind takes you to that place where I'm trying to lead you today. So in any case in life, sometimes, when we think about things that are sad or scary, or we see bad things on the news, we start to think those negative thoughts or those thoughts of fear, and then our physical body then reacts to it. So we might start to feel, our chest beating, our heart beating, and our chest feeling heavy. We might start to feel very anxious or jittery. We might, pick our fingers, or we might have a nervous twitch of some sort that we start to do when that happens. You might start to lose your breath a little bit, become a little breathless. And those are the physical reactions to the thoughts or whatever's going on in your mind. And just like we react that way in a negative way or in scary or worried situations, our body reacts in a scared way where, it's that fight or flight, and we want to, take off, get away. Our body, reacts, and it doesn't feel very good, right? Our heart palpitations don't feel good. The heaviness in the chest does not feel good. Not being able to breathe does not feel good. So just know that you can do the same thing if you change the thoughts in your mind to make you feel calm, to make you feel at peace. So the mind is a very powerful thing. It can make us think horrible things. It could make us make things up in our head that don't really exist. I know I'm guilty of that all the time. The worry can be overwhelming. So we try to practice the opposite of that, thinking the good thoughts, imagining these places of peace, imagining us in a state of relaxation, or a place that is peaceful to us. And then that brings the heart rate down. It allows the breath to be smooth and flowing, and it allows the muscles to relax instead of contract when we are in that moment of fear. So, we can kind of control our mind in a way by meditation and guided meditation in particular. So we're going to take a walk through a place of peace today. And maybe if you think right now about all the things that you're worried about, all the things that are going wrong, all the people that you're worried about, and just take some time today to take care of yourself and your own mind so you can feel at peace and not have to be so fearful or worried all the time. Okay, so let's start by relaxing in our chair. So you might lean back, depending on what kind of chair you're in, your head might lean back a little bit, whatever feels good. You can even tilt your head forward if that feels better for you. Again, whatever is best for your shoulders, your neck, for that relaxation of the body. So let's begin there. Start to find that comfortable seated position. The body is comfortable, the arms, the legs, feet, the hands. And just start to kind of melt into your chair or wherever you are sitting. And then allow your face to soften. So try not to be tense by clenching the teeth or squinting the eyes or crunching the eyes. Just allow the eyes to close gently. Allow the teeth to rest maybe together or apart in the mouth. Soften your jaw so it's not clenched. And as we close our eyes and lean back into this physically relaxing position, let's pay attention to our breathing. Let your breathing start to slow down. Breathing in, breathing out. Nice, slow, deep breaths. Knowing that there's no rush to get that breath in or to let the breath go. And take your time filling the lungs and emptying them. A place that usually brings peace to many people is to be close to the water. Being in the water might not be as peaceful for some. Some of us that are fearful of the depths of the ocean or what lingers under where we cannot see. But sitting in front of it, the ocean, a lake, a stream, a pond, we get a very deep sense of serenity, of peace, of seeing the water gently floating in and out, of seeing the reflection of the sun on the water and on the waves. Maybe watching ducks or birds floating gracefully on the water, or a sailboat. So begin to picture yourself sitting in front of whatever kind of body of water suits you best today. It might be a warm, sunny beach. It might be a cool autumn lake. Allow yourself to sit there and take in all of the surroundings. Imagine being able to hear the sound of the water. That very gentle, almost silent sound. And feel the peace of that sound as the water moves, maybe to shore and back out, as it moves across the lake, across the pond. And there's no one else around you, it's just you and you alone. No other distractions. And the only deep sound you can hear is of the ocean, of the water, of the stream trickling. And as you continue to listen to the sound of the water, begin to visualize yourself and where you are seated. Are you seated in a beach chair? Or are you right down there in the sand? Maybe you're on a swing, sitting in front of a pond or a lake. Maybe at a picnic table. Wherever you are seated, imagine how that feels. Feel where your feet touch the ground, whether it's in the sand or grass, or maybe the toes are even in the water. You feel the back of the body comfortable where you are seated. And allow yourself to be supported in your seat, no matter where it is or what it is. As you sit comfortably and continue to listen to the water, begin now to imagine the smells that are around you. The crisp air, the salt of the water, maybe a faint smell of last night's bonfire in the background, or someone grilling. Notice the smells that surround you in this moment. And as you feel your seat, as you listen to the water, as you breathe in the smells that are around you, allow yourself to feel at peace. This peaceful summer day, or maybe again you are feeling that crispness of autumn. You can smell the leaves in the trees. With all of these senses, the feeling, the hearing, the sense of smell. And let us now add in what we see around us. Pay attention to all that surrounds you. Maybe there's birds or little insects crawling on the ground. Maybe you see your shoes next to you because you've taken them off and put your feet in the grass or in the sand. Maybe we see the sun or the clouds in the sky. The boats on the water. Notice all that surrounds you and allow it to bring you peace. Feel that sense of calm where there's no worries and no fear, no doubts. Just being there in the present moment. Hear any other sounds that are around you as well. Maybe the chirping of the birds that goes along with that gentle sound of the water. Maybe it's frogs that you can hear or crickets in the grass. Take in all five senses here. Everything you see, feel, hear, smell. Notice everything around you. And feel completely present. There's nothing else to worry about. You don't have to worry about the weather or what's on the news or what's going to happen tomorrow or what already happened yesterday. Be here and be at peace. Feel that deep sense of peace moving through your body. From the crown of your head to the tips of your fingers and toes. Sit with this feeling for 3 deep breaths. And then let's slowly start to awaken back to our present moment here in this room. And slowly wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, remembering where they were in the sand, in the grass, and keeping that sense of peace with you, that sense of nature. Let the head rock from side to side as we awaken the neck. And take a deep breath in. And then open the mouth and breathe out. Let your eyes begin to gently open. Put a nice smile on your face, knowing that we have created that sense of calm and peace on our own by just taking our mind to a place that feels peaceful, that brings us that sense of calm and serenity. You can use that in any situation. It doesn't have to be a lake or a pond or an ocean. It can be whatever brings you peace. A farm, the zoo, a field of flowers. You can take yourself anywhere you want to go. If you just close your eyes, relax, and imagine being in that space. Maybe today I will give you homework to do for the rest of the week. Anytime during the week when you feel anxious or worried or angry or any of those negative emotions that might come up for you, maybe take a moment when you feel that way, recognize that you are feeling that way, and sit down someplace quiet, close your eyes, and imagine your place of peace. And see if it can change those thoughts in your mind from fear and worry to peace and calm. Thank you all for being with me today, as always. I hope you enjoyed today's session, and I hope that you feel calm and relaxed and can move throughout the rest of your day, holding on to that feeling. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Have a wonderful Tuesday, and I'll see you again next week.